What's going on, Diet Chef fam? I just woke up. I'm not eating breakfast. I had a refeed day yesterday. It was 600 grams of carbs. So today I'm putting off my breakfast for a little while. Let's head to work and we'll eat later, I guess. So I just had a mini panic attack because I couldn't find my cell phone. It was seriously on the couch. So I'm at work and I didn't bring any food, obviously, because I thought that I was still full from yesterday, and it turns out that I'm starving. So if you're wondering how I'm at work and I'm wearing this wife beater, well, that's because I actually co-own a restaurant. So I do have some food in there that I could eat, but I'll probably just eat some hard-boiled eggs. We do chicken wings, deep fried food, not really a lot of healthy choices in here. There are some, but I'm gonna probably have some hard-boiled eggs, and maybe I'll give you guys a little tour of the restaurant here. So let's check it out. My grandmother started this place in 1946. Pretty amazing. A woman being a business owner just after World War II. My dad took over for her. I'm taking over for him. I don't know if you can hear this, but he's actually filling up an ice bucket right now. Works here every single day, twice a day, 3 times a day. He's here all the time. So whenever he decides to either retire or die, probably die, that's what I'm going to take over for him. If you're ever wondering why buffalo wings are called buffalo wings, well, they were invented here in Buffalo, New York. There are 2 places to go. My place, which is the place you should go, and the originator, which is called the Anchor Bar. They're no longer family owned and operated, which I think adds a little bit of something to the business. We really care a lot about the quality of food that we serve. Everything's coming in fresh almost daily here. When it snows here, which is about 6 months out of the year, he's out there shoveling the parking lot, making sure the yellow lines are cleared off so people know where to park. So I'm actually looking at the cameras right now. I think he's sweeping somewhere. So let's see if we can catch him, surprise him. You're done! It's good!
Just a little white stuff here that's not really garbage.
You're gonna die out here.
Not that, in my parking lot.
Really didn't have time to make breakfast this morning, so I just grabbed a few hard-boiled eggs from the kitchen. A little salt, a little pepper. I don't know. It's something. It's my first meal of the day. All right, guys, so I just got home. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon. We're back from work. Who was shocked that I own a chicken wing restaurant? That's how I make my living. It's pretty ridiculous, right? Pretty ironic that a guy who does a healthy dieting YouTube channel owns a deep fried unhealthy chicken wing restaurant, right? I actually really enjoy working at the restaurant. It's my second passion behind health and fitness. I was just kind of born into the restaurant industry. But I do have a business degree. I went to college for business, and it really gives me a chance to use that, and I'm grateful for that. And it also gives me a chance, I'm grateful for the restaurant for a bunch of reasons. That's just one of them. But it gives me an opportunity to do a whole bunch of things, one of which is this YouTube channel and buy these great cameras and all this stuff to make videos for you guys. So I'm very thankful to have that in my life. I'm also thankful to be able to work with my dad. He's an amazing guy. He grew up and lives, eats, breathes Duff's chicken wings. And when I mean he grew up in Duff's, I literally mean that. There was a time where his mom owned the restaurant, and they went through rough times, and they actually lived in the restaurant. Him, his sister, and his mother lived there for a few years anyways. So he's my inspiration. He's the hardest worker that I know. He's there literally day and night. As you can see, he's still sweeping the parking lot at 76 years old. But this YouTube thing, it's my passion. It's probably my #1 passion. It's what I love to do. Not really YouTube, although I do love to do YouTube, but just health and fitness and working out. That's just what I've always loved to do since about 14 years ago. And about 5 years ago is when I started to toy around with making recipes that were a little bit lower caloried and making them taste good. So I hope you enjoyed seeing what I do for a living, kind of getting a taste of the restaurant. If you're in Buffalo, really come by, check it out. And if it's a Sunday night, like I said, I'll probably be there working the door. Let's get to lunch and get to the gym. This is pre-workout. I'm just gonna pour this Walden Farms calorie-free chocolate syrup on in there. And that is 2 whole eggs, 4 egg whites, 100 grams of oats, and a boatload of Walden Farms calorie-free chocolate syrup. So, making a whole bunch of pancakes this is a disaster. This is a disaster. This is a disaster. Oh my God. This is what happens when you just say, "Thug life." I'm gonna make one giant pancake, and then when I go to flip that pancake, I'm gonna film it, and you just break your pancake, your giant pancake, into 5 different pieces. So here's the final product of my pre-workout meal, my failed chocolate pancake attempt. Wah, wah, wah. We got 5 servings of PB2 here, mixed with a little bit of Walden Farms calorie-free maple syrup, pancake syrup, whatever you want to call it. That pancake like I was talking about. And somebody might say, "Joe, where's your fork that you're gonna eat this pancake with? Don't you need a fork?" No, I don't use forks. I just use my hands. I'm gonna dip this right in there. That is good. This is the secret. You get your peanut butter on your spoon. You dip that in there, right on that coconut. It sticks. The coconut sticks to your spoon. Focus. Oh my God, yes. That is how you eat your shake. So good. We're finally at the gym. It's a little later than I'd like it to be. It's like 6:30 right now. Alyssa had called me kind of when I was finishing up lunch, asked me if I would wait for her to go to the gym, and I did. But when she got home, she made some food. One of the things she was putting in her meal was a jalapeno. I don't even know what she was making, this rice egg thing. And she touched her eye after touching the jalapeno. So we had a little bit of a crisis, because then she did the wrong thing and put water in her eye, which actually makes the burning worse. So if you ever get jalapeno, probably anything hot in your eye, you need milk. And it turns out our milk was spoiled. Her milk, I don't drink regular milk, was spoiled. So I ran out of the apartment, had to pick up some milk, took care of her, and she decided she didn't want to come now. So I'm gonna head inside, hopefully film some of this workout. I don't know if they're gonna let me with this camera, but we'll find out. And maybe I'll be able to put something on video for you guys. So that workout's in the books, and we are at the grocery store. I need to pick up some groceries. I am totally out of fresh protein right now. I have no chicken, no turkey, no ground beef, none of my staples. I need to get some food. I'm gonna pick up some food for Alyssa too. So let's go shopping. So that was an abrupt end to grocery shopping. My camera actually died when I was in there. So let's make dinner. So right now in the kitchen, we've got a little bit of a stir fry going on. It's a peppers and onions mix with some bean sprouts and some crunchy bean sprouts. I'm gonna be putting this entire package, that is a pound of ground turkey, 99% lean ground turkey, in there with that, and probably top it with some reduced sugar ketchup. In this little pot boiling away is this great pasta that I found at the grocery store, purely made of chickpeas. There's only like 3 other ingredients. Let's see if it focuses. So the macros are pretty amazing. As you can see, per serving, it's 3.5 grams of fat, 32 grams of carbs, 8 of which are fiber, and 14 grams of protein. Just chickpeas, pretty amazing. It's a little bit chewier than regular pasta, but it is delicious. And as you can see, some shells right here. Yum-y. Turkey stir fry covered with pizza sauce. Definitely a weird combination, but I had a huge hankering for pizza sauce. Moving on, we have 2 servings, but it's really like 1.5 now, of that pasta with 5 grams of olive oil and some salt. And finally, a whole bunch of egg whites drowning in reduced sugar ketchup. This stuff is so delicious. An unripe peach. I know what a lot of you are thinking. You were thinking that pizza sauce on that stir fry, terrible decision. But what I have to say to that is, no, my friends. It was a delicious decision. This Donald Trump haircut has got to go. Better, worse, better, worse. I just finished that meal. It's about 1 o'clock in the morning right now. I need to get some sleep. I'm stuffed and I'm sleepy. But I just want to say thanks for checking out this first day in the life vlog. I know it probably sucked. I know it was probably poo-poo, but they will get better. I promise you that. I will do better next time. Good night, guys, and thanks for watching.